Hola!
Hey everyone, buenas tardes.
Cheers!
Cheers. So what am I drinking? Before we get started, I am drinking mezcal. And finally got a bottle. We've bought several bottles and we've given them out as gifts, but I haven't purchased one for myself. And I bought one maybe, a week ago? 2 weeks ago?
A couple weeks ago.
On the rocks. It's good. Well, there's no ice in there, but...
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. At first, when he started pouring his shot to sip on, it started out like this. And he's like, whoa, this is more than enough. If you notice, his glass is not like this. We want to thank Doug and Linda again. You know why. You're helping us out a lot. We haven't done a video like this in a while where we're just talking and a lot going on. We're busy.
Yeah.
Really busy.
Yeah, very busy. And I think most of the videos we've done recently have been on the house. And we just haven't done anything. I think since we came back from San Diego, we've really not done a video where it's just us sitting down and talking. But anyway, we're going to talk in this video. And so, first thing is we are no longer living or renting in La Paz, all right? Love La Paz. It's got a place in my heart. And it's a beautiful city. If you've never been there, you should check it out. It's just beautiful. Everything about it we love. But we're no longer in La Paz, and we're closer to where our house is that we're building.
So now that we're out of La Paz, we are slowly transitioning back to homeschooling routine. That's an adjustment in itself. Between having Wi-Fi, being on the road a lot, we're driving a lot more. Our schedules, it's not like set, TJ's at school, we do our own thing or whatever. It was more relaxed too because the house was moving along, and Tamara would go down once a week during a week, and then we go on the weekends. Now it's every day that we're checking in and just...
Several times a day.
Yeah, so it's hard to do schoolwork in the car when there's no service. If we're at our property, might be a little different now, but yeah, so we're throwing little stuff here and there that TJ can do homeschool, where we're learning, and he's still doing his Spanish every day through Duolingo. Not as much as we'd like, so we're going to up that as well. And then once we get settled, hopefully find tutors for Tamar or for TJ and ourselves, because we all need it.
Why are we spending so much time at the property? Like anything else, once you get down to the finer details of building, it's just better for you to be on site as much as you can to make sure that everything is going on track. And people would tell us in the beginning that it's going to go through a phase where it speeds up because it doesn't take much to put a block on a block on a block, and then you see a house just appear in front of you. And then once all of that is done, it kind of pulls back a little bit. So, and I think all those things are true. It's definitely pulled back some. The guys are still plugging away, and we're still getting stuff done. Kelly and I have been talking. Well, I'm jumping around here. We're not very motivated recently to make videos. I don't know, we're probably the worst set of people you can meet on YouTube. I mean, if you go back to where we started, this was not our original plan. And I don't know if it's still a plan or not. However, to do right by our viewers and our subscribers, it's nice for us to check in and to say what's going on. But I'm going to be very honest and say the motivation right now is not there. And I don't know why we're not very motivated to get in front of the camera. Maybe it's because, we're just super busy with the house, and we're making several trips to Costco. We're making several trips to, Home Depot, and we're going between places, and the builders say we need this or we didn't have this, and then we're trying to get that. And just us wanting to be there, that takes up a lot of your time, and we don't have a lot of time left over to sit down and do a lot of these. So we're gonna try, I think, but as for right now, this is where we are.
Yeah, I mean, we wake up at 6:30 every morning, all three of us. We get breakfast, we get our coffee, at home, and then it's time, like we're rushing out the door. It feels like we're rushing out the door every day to be at the house to meet with somebody or something that has to be done. So yeah, it's a lot going on. And you know, like if for videos for the house, maybe that's another thing, like that's our focus right now. And when now it's like Tamar said, the finer details, everything, you know, it's slowing down because everything, it's just a lot slower, like he said, than doing the blocks and stuff. So you see little stuff, but still it's like, okay, I'm ready to be in there. And it's just, and then the more you spend time in there, like, you know, on the surface, the house is beautiful. It is. But you start counting all the things because you think like, okay, you know, maybe in a week we can move in. We might, you know, just all be sharing a mattress in one room, but we can start living there. We cannot, you know, we don't have toilets, we don't have water, just a lot of things. And then something else that set us back that we just found out yesterday. So it's a learning process. And so, yeah, so like there's days that we go in and, you know, we talk to the builders and we're feeling good, you know, because something, you know, like big got done or whatever. Like, yes, we're feeling good. And the next day you're like smack in the face. Like, it's a roller coaster of emotions for sure. The whole process.
Kelly is 100% correct. It is draining mentally. And our focus is not that we're not trying to make videos. It's just, we just got so much on our plate dealing with this that, and we have people who watch the videos and they'll message us, hey, I want to check out your house and see what it looks like, and you know, I have questions. And so we can't tell the amount of tours that we have given through the house. We have friends who are in town. They all came through the house. We've met other people that are here that, you know, we jumped on the grenade and we invited them to show them the house. So it's not just the construction of the house that's causing delay, and with our time, that is, you know, we're also inserting things that's also, you know, throwing this monkey wrench at us as well. Yeah.
I can't imagine doing this from another place. I mean, La Paz was perfect. Now it's perfect that we're even closer because we are doing a lot more trips and we're hanging out more. But from like the States doing this, like coming back and forth, you know, building, I can't imagine. I don't know. It's just, I think at first but now it's like the finer, slower details that it's draining.
I think if I could do it this way, I would be there every day, all day, like from the point that they start working until the time that they stop. But that's probably, it may be viewed as micromanaging, even though I'm not telling them what to do. We don't bother them at all, you know. I'll talk to the contractor who talks to the guys, but for the most part. But I will say, it is nice that we're there because there's certain things that we caught. Even the other day, they put the
sliding door backwards.
And fortunately, we were there, and I saw it. I'm like, wait a second, that don't look right. And I was able to quickly go say, hey, I think this is wrong. And he told him to switch it. So I think they did it the next day. But so that's a product of us being there on I won't even say daily. I would say multiple times a daily. That's not a word, but
yeah, they get the point. So so which I will just say, I'm totally fine with you just hanging out and TJ and I here too.
Yeah, I know. I did that last night.
I need some downtime. No, I'm not talking about last night, but you know, like the other day, he's like, I was like, I'm not going anywhere. There was one day because we were doing like the house and we're trying to, you know, keep TJ happy and around other kids. So we were doing the beach in the afternoon. That gets exhausting because you have to come home, shower. TJ has sand everywhere. It's just a lot. So, and it's cold and windy. Like I wore a sweatshirt and hoodie. Like it was not enjoyable for me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going anywhere because I'm thinking he's gonna do the house again and the beach. I'm done with the beach for a few days, okay? And I feel like we have too much to do to just sit there at the beach. I don't feel like there's just too much going on. So, and then what does he do? He goes to Cabo and do stuff when I needed a day home. I would have rather did all that stuff than sit at the beach and freeze and be windblown.
So we're not designers, we're not decorators, we're not good at any of that. I mean, I think I'm even colorblind. But on a serious note, when the builders or the architects sent us the plans for our house, the door is massive, right? It's all glass. Baja, they're prone to hurricanes, all right? That wasn't a consideration of ours. So now it's a consideration. So now we need to plan for it, because not even the builders that put that in the plans. And then curtains. That's a huge deal. From end to end, it is 590 centimeters. Bottom line, it is huge. And now we need to get a curtain. That didn't even cross our mind. So we have all of those things that now, okay, if they
it's an emergency now.
It's an emergency. We didn't. So anyway, it's been draining, and but we love the house. We love where we are, and we know the day is gonna come when we can sit back and just relax. But golly, now
it's gonna be nice.
Now is not the relaxed time. It's not. And then we have future videos that are coming out, and we will talk about, I think, the Guadalajara. Receiving the furniture. Mm-hmm. By the way, we did receive the furniture. I won't even talk about it right now because
that's a video in itself.
That deserves a video in itself.
We have not unpacked it.
We have not.
So we don't know. Mm-hmm. It seems intact. We think we have all the pieces, but we have not set eyes on it yet because it's so dusty in there, and it's all, covered up right now. Yeah, it's all covered up right now.
We also think it's fair to do a video because we've been asked multiple times about rentals, about what is the process, what are things to consider, how do you protect yourself when you're renting. I mean, we rented 2 different places in La Paz. Yeah. And I would say that one was awesome. The one that we just left from, we're going to do a video and we're going to mention them in the video because I think they deserve it.
Another video that I know we will have to do in the future once our house is complete, project's done, is all the things we learned, all the things we learned not to do or to do. And the biggest one we've learned recently is how to not mess up and cost you thousands of dollars.
So I think that's it. That's pretty much all caught up on where we are. We miss a lot of stuff in there, but honestly, it's just daily lives. So I don't want to.
And you have a video coming out too soon with the notary, right? All the information on the building or the purchasing land process as a foreigner.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And ding that bell
so you can be notified next time we make a video.
Adios.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below.